What's up, guys? I'm back again with another battle. Today it's going to be a competitive battle again. I'm sorry I didn't get it to you yesterday, but I found out that it was one of my family's close friends' birthdays, so we had to go to that for about 5 hours rather than me having time to upload this. But it's going to be another competitive battle. It's going to be against the LaderKing, who actually turns out to be really high up on the ladder, and this is a team that I kind of just threw together. And it features a lot of things that I like, but here's just the proof to show that he was actually rank 4, which is pretty crazy that I beat him with this team, and it's going to be an exciting battle. And here we go to the team. Alright, so looking at his team, looking at my team, I can see that his is a highly offensive team, and just looking from it, I can see he hasn't built any kind of defense into his team, so that's definitely going to be an offensive Pythagoras, not the defensive one. And my team actually has a couple interesting Pokemon, like my Frillish, the Rhydon, and Kadabra. The Frillish I've showed you before. It's Surf, Will-O-Wisp, Recover, and Taunt. And my Rhydon happens to be a very interesting spread. It is 252 in HP. I think it's 178 in special defense, so it can take on Excelgor unless the Excelgor carries the Giga Drain, which this one actually doesn't. And my Kadabra is just a Focus Sash with Encore, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, and Psychic. And every other set is pretty much standard. So looking at his team, I can see it's really offensive, so I can tell right away he's going to lead with Excelgor, trying to get up spikes, which means I'm going to have to leave with Rhydon and try and take it out first turn with Rock Blast, because he really wants those spikes up so that the rest of his Pokemon can potentially sweep. And that Braviary is most likely a Scarfer, because nothing else is really viable as a Scarfer. And Entei is definitely choice banded. Well, not definitely, because if it's choice banded, means that he will have no special attackers other than his Pythagoras and his Excelgor, which is not great, but he has Electivire, which is a big pain in the neck. It can basically take out anything on my team if I don't keep around my Rhydon at full health. And there's a freaking recycling truck outside, god damn it. And then looking at his Froggator, that's going to be definitely a Swords Dance or a DD. Just looking at the rest of his team, I think it's going to be a Swords Dance with Aqua Jet, because he needs the priority. Because the only other priority he has is Entei, but that takes a lot from Stealth Rocks. And Braviary is just fast, and it's going to pack the Return and the Superpower and Retaliate and Brave Bird probably. So that means that if I can predict correctly, I can easily come in with my Frillish and dodge the Superpower or the Retaliate or Return. So yeah. So all I know is that I'm going to have to leave with Rhydon, because I need to get rid of that Excelgor right away, because I do not want it to get up any spikes. And a good idea is just to keep around my Kadabra for late game, because it can take out anything on his team except for the Braviary, because it's faster. So let's get to the battle. Alright, so I'm going to lead with Rhydon, like I said, and because I have the special defense EVs, I know it can take 2 Bug Buzzes if this is the offensive set, but he just ends up going for the spikes, and I kill it first turn with Rock Blast, which is awesome, because he only has 1 layer of spikes up, and that's going to be the only entry hazards he has all game. And now he brings a Fralligator. I know that he's going to try and set up, so I'm just going to go for the, I think I go for the Toxic. I go for the Stealth Rocks. Yes, I go for the Stealth Rocks because I know he's going to set up. But he ends up switching, which is kind of weird because he probably thought I was going to bring in Tangrowth, but I knew that he's going to set up. But here he goes for the Swords Dance, I think. And I should have gone for the Dragon Tail, but I've brought in Bouffalant now, and I know I can just go for Frustration and get it down really low. And I'm at full health still, so whatever he goes for here, I know Tangrowth can take. And he just has to play safe and go for a Waterfall because he's already lost his Excelgor. And right now, I'm just destroying this guy that's 4th on the ladder in the first 6 turns. And he goes for a Waterfall. This is not my good Tangrowth set that I've learned to use effectively. The one that I have that uses Synthesis and Power Whip. So I have to switch out into my Frillish to take the Water move or the Return. And luckily he goes for Return and not Ice Punch. And I get the full health back with the Leech Seed. So now he's going to bring in Electivire, and I know that he's not going to go for the electric move because I have the Tangrowth. He just goes for the Earthquake. That's a really questionable move because Tangrowth would have easily taken Earthquake even easier than a wild charge. So I just get Toxic off on Electivire. I know now that the wild charge is coming, and he gets crit, which sucks, but this guy obviously hadn't learned yet that Electivire needs to run Flamethrower, because that's how you beat Tangrowth, because that's just the best item for, the best move for Electivire, because Flamethrower takes out Tangrowth, Steelix, and Whimsicott, which otherwise it would not be able to defeat. And I know he's going to go for Ice Punch here, because he does not have the Flamethrower, and I can bring an Entei and easily kill this off with an Extreme Speed. And I know now that the Cthagrigus is coming in, so I'm going to have to switch right into my, I think I switch into my Rhydon, because I go into Kadabra, and he sets up a Nasty Plot. And now here, because I have an Encore, I can just Encore him into it, and he sees us coming, proving that this guy's definitely fourth in the ladder, and he has to switch with Entei. And I know now that either the Flare Blitz or the Extreme Speed is coming, so I have to switch to Rhydon, and luckily I'm still at full health, so I can take anything this Entei goes for. And right now I'm just wrecking this guy. He hasn't made any bad moves. I'm just outplaying. And I go for Dragon Tail here, knowing that whatever comes in will take a lot of damage from Stealth Rocks. And Bravely comes in, so I know he's forced to go for the Superpower or the Return. He cannot go for the Brave Bird. And I can just switch into Frillish and get up a Recover. So now I know that Entei is a weird switch. He probably should have switched into, I'm not sure what his last Pokemon is, but he probably should have switched into it. And he goes for Toxic, and I just kill off with the Surf, which is so satisfying getting a kill with Frillish, because this thing is not used at all in RU. Because there's so many electric types, it's really not worth using, and there's a lot of ghost types, but if you can play it correctly, it's amazing. And now he brings Cthagrius, and I know I went for a Taunt, which is great, because now he can't go for the Nasty Plot, and I get a Toxic on that Cthagrius, which is great. And now I'm down to 8%, and I think I switch here, because I'm trying to get the 6-0 on this guy that's fourth on the ladder, just for the fact that I wanted to get a 6-0, which would have been hilarious. Oh, I still have a chance, but we'll see. So now his taunt ends, and he's taking huge damage from Toxic, and I'm just going to go for Pursuit, and he's going to go for a Nasty Plot. It's really in vain now, because he can't kill Pouflon in one hit, even with the Nasty Plot, because I think it does 44% without the Nasty Plot, and after a Nasty Plot, I think it does 98 or something, so Pouflon would have survived anyway. And I get off another Pursuit, and here I probably should just Pursuit rather than go with Substitute, but it's not a big deal, because the last thing he has is his Entei, and my, Bravery. So now I didn't want to risk taking Superpower here, so I just go into Entei and sack it, not getting the 6-0, which is unfortunate, but oh well. And he just go for a Brave Bird. I did not realize Kadabra was faster here, telling me that he must be banded, and I just kill him off with a Psychic, which is great. Thanks for watching, guys. This is another great competitive battle. I'm really surprised that I did this well when this game happened, but thanks for watching. I will have another video up tomorrow. It's just going to be a regular battle. Hopefully I can get some more good games, because right now on Pokemon Showdown, I'm either losing horribly or destroying horribly, because the Ditto is just so good on Pokemon Showdown. You should try it. Ditto is an amazing Pokemon in RU, and I'll talk more about it tomorrow when I upload my triple header battle. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on tomorrow.